Hey guys, good morning. 11 Ren 11 here. Deep South Georgia. Today's day is 7th of February 7th, 2026. Man, it goes fast. Checking this thing out, man. This is a loquat tree. These are loquat trees. So what's cool about these things, man, is they grow without being babied. They just sort of take care of themselves. They're sort of like independent, self-sufficient, which I like stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But what got me interested in them, I started planting. This is probably about a 10-year-old tree right here. Man, it has boomed. It just took off. Look at it. My ponderosa pine, or ponderosa lemon, right here. It didn't do too good. We've had some brutal cold 20s and teens, probably a dozen of them or so in the last 30 days. Hopefully it comes back. It has the sweetest, biggest, sweetest lemons, man. They're not like really sour lemons. They're like, you just eat those things, man, like an orange, man. They're good. But these are loquat trees. And what's so cool about them, one of the things that's cool about them, oh man, I think maybe the frost killed all these, man. It might have got them. They were starting to bloom. They were smelling good before all that cold came. But these things, according to research I did, you could always fact check everything you hear on the internet, because you know how that goes, especially AI now. Never would have thunk it. I never would have thunk back. I never would have thought back when I was like 13, 14 years old. I was in middle school. I remember talking to this other kid, man. We just walking through the halls, you know, going between classes and whatever. And I said, man, wouldn't it be cool someday if we just had these things we could look at on our, you know, we can hold them in our hands and we can look at it. We can like talk to each other. Wouldn't that be cool? And I said, yeah. I just remember that conversation, man. I remember it, plain as day. I remember. I don't know why I remember that conversation, but they say if you think of something, it's like that 100th monkey syndrome, that it's already like starting to happen somewhere in this world. So that was, woo, dude, man, early 1980s. I thought that. So just think about, I'm getting off tangent here, off the loquats, but just think if somewhere, somehow, there's our technology in the early 80s that we're holding right here in my hand right now, and everybody else is like addicted to stuff, looking at it, staring into it. I mean, what happens if it's here in the 80s and we're just now figuring it out? And if it was in the 80s and they've been playing with us with this technology, I'm just saying what if. You know, this is hypothetical. We don't know. Nobody knows. But I'm just saying what if. Just expand your thinking a little bit. What if? What if? How could we, like, and just take a step further, we're having some teenagers got a hold of that technology and they're like playing with people, man. See where we can go with this, with the new AI and everything that's we're just now being shared about it. Dude, they probably had this 20 years at least. We've been probably fooled 10 ways to Sunday, but we don't want to admit it, because nobody wants to admit that they've been fooled or tricked. Nobody. But so anyway, back to these loquats. Sometimes you have to admit things, man. You have to admit that there's people more skilled in certain areas than you, and you got to just respect that they have that ability. Okay, but don't fall for it. Back to these loquats. They have a thing.